Okay, we're on. All right, guys, welcome to the Chuck Jones Center virtual programming. Uh, First of all, I'm a huge Looney Tunes fan. It looks like we have a lot of huge Looney Tunes fans out here, and I've seen Prague, Czech Republic show up as far as location, so apparently we're going global, which is awesome. Today I want to get into shapes, right, and the awesome things we can do with shapes. So we're going to start with some basic shapes on stuff, and then we're going to turn those into little mini characters. And then we're going to build on that. We're going to kind of pick two characters based on shapes, and then we're going to fill those out. And then we're going to get into how to draw Bugs Bunny. And everybody can learn how to draw Bugs Bunny in 3 circles. So Chuck Jones was very famous for saying, you got 100,000 bad drawings in you, right? I still probably have 99,940 bad drawings in me. And the faster you get them out, the better. So a lot of people would say, like, oh, I don't know if I can draw. And Chuck would say, well, can you draw a circle? And everybody says they can draw a circle, right? And then Chuck would say, well, can you draw 3 circles? All of you can draw 3 circles, right? Everybody can draw 3 circles in here. And he said, I can teach you how to draw Bugs Bunny. So did everybody get online and they got to download a couple of PDFs? We have this PDF right here, which is our character sheet, right? Because we're going to pick 2 characters out of here. So most people got these, right? Yep. I see Sophie's got this, right? We got a thumbs up. We got a whole bunch of people. Awesome, right? So if you have this PDF, it was on that link on the site. And then we're going to finish today with how to draw bugs. So just make sure you have this PDF, which is great. But I'm going to start today with shapes, right? All characters. You guys love cartooning, right? It all starts with shapes. It's how you break things down. So we're gonna pick 5 shapes, right? I'm gonna say circles. Everyone's familiar with a circle, right? So I want you got your piece of paper. And this is my piece of paper. It's a little bit bigger, but you got your piece of paper. And I want you to take the front of your sheet, right? And we're gonna loosen up. And a lot of times when we see a big sheet of paper like this, right? And someone says, hey, I want you to draw something. We do this. And we draw real tiny on this giant piece of paper. And what I want to do is loosen up. So instead of just using our wrist like this, I want to use our elbow and our shoulder as we do it. So you take that piece of paper, and I just want you to make circles. It can be messy. It doesn't have to be like perfect, right? Not like that. I want you to do this. Just make circles. They can be sloppy. They can overlap. It's no big deal because we want to loosen up our arm. The whole idea behind drawing characters and getting into this, right, just kind of getting real loose. So just take that piece of paper, make a whole bunch of circles, give it like 5 more seconds, just make some circles, get that arm, get that elbow and that shoulder moving, right? Get that elbow and that shoulder moving. Awesome. Okay, all right, so we kind of loosened up a bit, right? I loosened up, you loosened up. Let's get into some shape. So shape is what? Just a line that is connected, right? So we're going to start with our big piece of paper, and we're going to do 5 shapes on here. Let's go with a circle, maybe top left, right? We'll start with a circle. All right. And then what other shapes do we have? We've got triangles, right? Triangles are shapes. Ooh, Jade and Celeste, what do you guys have? Did you draw your circle at the top? We got a triangle, right? There's a shape. So do you know that circles with characters are more familiar with friendlier characters, right? Kind of a little lighthearted. Triangles are a little bit more devious and villainous, right? So as we're kind of figuring out what we want to draw with these shapes, we kind of take those into account. All right, square. We got a square. That works. That's a shape, right? Square's a little boxier. It's a little bit more sturdy, right? We've got an oval. Just going to stretch that circle out, an oval. And then let's go for like a wacky shape. Let's go with a hexagon. 6 sides, hexagon shape. Kind of like a little different, right? Like a honeycomb. All right, last shape. Let's do a rectangle. I'm gonna do mine sideways. I'll show you in a second. Okay, ready? All right, so we have our basic shapes, right? All this kind of goes into how, like, creating characters and like stuff with personalities. Now, what I want you to do is on those 6 shapes that we drew on here, I want you to make these into a little character. So we're going to start, you can start with whatever one you want. I'm going to start with the oval, right? Make a little character, can be totally anything out of this shape, right? You can combine shapes, you can add little shapes to it, right? So I want you to take another minute here, and I'm going to start going through everybody. I'm going to do one, and then I'm going to start going through all the feet and taking a look, like Brennan and Emily. You guys might have something, Sophie, Jade, Celeste. All right, so I'm just going to do, I don't know, let's go with, my guy's got a giant handlebar mustache. Right, so like 2 triangles make up his giant handlebar mustache. And he's only got a little bit of hair on the side. All right, there's my guy. Now I'm gonna go through as you guys are making stuff with your shapes. And I'm gonna start taking a look at what we have. So, let's see. Where do we have? We've got Noah J. Noah J in the T-Rex shirt. What you got, buddy? Nice. Well done. I like the triangle, man. Samantha Crow. Samantha. I'm going to try to call on as many of you as possible. Hi. So what you making? What shape? Sweet. All right, nice. Lily Shandalove. Hi, how are you? Let's see. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Forgive me if I pronounce your name wrong. Shabin Jang. Did I get it right? Sort of? No, hold on 1 second. Okay, let's see what you have. Oh, I love the circle. Excellent. You got a whole bunch of circles going on there. All right. I'm going to keep going. Susie. Yes. Hi, Susie. How are we doing? What do you have? Yes. There you go. I see Carson Ryan. I recognize that name. How you doing, buddy? So what are you working on? Oh, I love the rectangle, man. Well done. Marge, very nice. Hi, Marge. Jessica. Come on, we've got a drawing. Jessica wants to draw. I see a Sylvester the Cat shirt in that frame also. Very nice. All right, Chris. Oh, there you go. Very nice, sir. Very nice. Gemma. Hold on, that screen is not showing me a picture yet. Let's see if we can get that to reload. All right, Gemma, I'm going to come back to see because I went dark. We've got Walter's iPad. Hey, buddy. Nice. I like it. I dig it. It's very good. Randy Lavoy. I hope I got that right. Excellent. I see we were thinking the same thing. Very nice. Lauren C. Ooh, I dig that, man. Very nice. Good use of shape. All right, I'm going to keep going. Trying to get to everybody. Some of the screens are black, so I can't totally see everybody's. Forgive me. We might be.
Honey, he just called on me and I showed my picture. Yay!
Janet. Oh, please help me. Oh, Faolain. Did I get it right? You can unmute. Let's see what you have going.
Did you unmute?
She did. Yep. Nice. I love the hat. Excellent. Thank you, Janet. Hi, Rhiannon.
Hey, Mom.
All right. All right, Rhiannon, let's see what you have.
This is the funniest picture.
You're not drawing? Come on, Rhiannon. All right, let me keep going here. We're gonna spend a little bit longer as you guys fill out all those shapes. Richard Henry. Did I get that right? In the Star Wars shirt. Oh, look at that. I love it. Here, hold on. You can you can unmute yourself for this one. Let me see if I can do it. I'm gonna try. Go ahead and hit the unmute button real quick, Richard. That way I can hear it real quick. There we go.
Top rectangle man holding lightsabers that is
I love
hexagon boulder, and it's like a very
I love it. That's awesome. And Dad, what do we have going on? Oh, it's lagging a little bit. There we go. Nice. Well done with the oval, sir. There you go. Excellent. Nice job, guys.
Yes.
All right, let's keep going here. All right, Hendrix in the Pikachu. Oh, I love it. Man, you guys have a whole bunch of cool stuff going on there. Well done. What about in the pink hat? Nice. Well done. Sophie. I'm going to call on Sophie. Let's see what you got, Sophie. Sweet. Excellent. Love that. I dig it. Well done, Sophie. All right. Timothy Eterno. Let's see what you got, buddy. Nice. All right. Well done. Well done.
Oh, my thing's unmuted now. Okay, cool.
Now you're unmuted now. I can hear you.
Yeah, so I got this little porcupine dude on the top left. I made out of the circle. I got this little eye here that's kind of like the triangle, but it kind of turned out like a little like a right triangle, so I turned that into like an eyeball thing. This dude's a house. It was just like a regular house, but he has like little eyes and stuff, so he's a little discontented. And this is a reflection of some fatale in a mirror, I guess. So.
All right.
That's scary.
That's awesome, man. Keep going. Well done. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go with Maya, M-A-I-Y-A. That's just like my oldest daughter's name. Oh, I dig it. The triangle character is awesome. I see the circle. Well done. Well done, Maya. Thank you. All right, keep going here. I'm gonna move down the line here a little bit. Let's see if I can more pop up on screen. Amanda. Oh, Walter. I see Walter's iPad. Nice job. Amanda.
I made one more.
You made one more. I love that. You did a very good job.
And he's a scary man because the knife is through his head, and then the arrow is through his hand, and he's still alive.
He's still alive. Well, he keeps on trucking, man. That's awesome. All right, Amanda. I love it. You're doing an excellent job. All right, let me keep going down the line here. My apologies if I don't get to everybody. Some screens are showing up. Start. Gemma, I see you. Gemma, how are you doing? Oh, I love it. And you're filling it up. Good job, dear. Good job. All right. Thank you. Let's keep moving down the line. Let's see what I can pull up. There's a lot of people on today. This is fantastic. All right. And forgive me if I don't call on you because I see some that are black. All right. So we're gonna take another minute, right? We're gonna kind of fill this out a little bit. So take another minute. Hopefully I'm in frame the whole time. All right, good job, guys. Good job. One more minute, and then we're going to jump into the next. It's going to get a little bit more complicated and a lot more fun. All right, Brennan and Emily. Hi. How are you guys? Go. Let's see what you got. Hold on. I'm going to try to. There you go. All right, hold up a little closer. It's a little light. Nice, nice. Well done, Emily. Very nice. All right, guys. We'll wrap up our shape creatures a little bit, right? And then we're going to get ready for make something a little bit more complex.
Just look at this.
Okay, so. All right, here we go. You ready? All right, we got our shape creatures down. We're gonna step into the next where we're gonna do something with a cartoon animal. Now, everybody has this sheet, right? We have this sheet to reference. All right, if you see all the characters here, right? Look at all the shapes. We've got ovals, we've got circles, we've got triangles, we've got all kinds of things. Now we're gonna get into, and we're gonna take the next 15 minutes or something. We're gonna pick 2 characters. All right, so you can vote. We're gonna see how this goes. I should see little messages pop up. We're gonna vote. We've got a horse, an elephant, a squirrel. We've got a dog, a penguin, and I'm gonna say that's a pigeon. So let's say I've got a vote for elephant. Go ahead and pop in the little message. Penguin, penguin, dog, elephant, penguin. Uh-oh, penguin might do it. Dog, squirrel, elephant, pigeon, dog, penguin, dog. Penguin and dog, my elephants. All right, elephant, dog. Okay, elephant. Someone's very excited for the elephant. All right, elephant, penguin, squirrel, dog. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do one together, right? So we're getting a lot for penguin and elephant. So, and then we're gonna do one where you pick. Okay, so everybody can pick their own. So I'm gonna say we're gonna get a lot of penguins. We're gonna go with penguin to start, right? That's going to be the one that we all do, okay? And then after this, we're going to pick our own. All right, so take a look at your reference sheet right here, right? All these are just basic shapes to start with. Now, what I want you to do is, it's cool to draw this stuff, right? And work on our technique on the drawing. But what I want you to do is explore your mind, right? Because it all starts up here in your imagination, and I want you to let that out. You could turn this penguin into whatever you want, right? As long as it's a penguin. But it could be a ninja penguin. It could be a Pokemon penguin. It could be whatever kind of penguin, right? Yeah, right. I'm Hendrix right there. Pokemon penguins, right? So you guys go ahead. Or I'm going to start up here with a penguin also. I want you to take the basic shapes that make the penguin. Draw very light when you start. Remember, like the shapes that make up the character, right? We use that as kind of our construction lines. So when I do something, and I'm going to start with the penguin, right? So I've got an oval for my head. Now I'm using a different color so you can guys see how light it is, but with your pencil, you can do this with a regular lead pencil, right? You just draw very light lines, right? So I've got my neck that comes down, right? I've got a bigger kind of oval, right? And then I've got kind of ovalish shapes here. Now I'm drawing very light, right? Because all I want to do is get my basic shapes down, right? And that's it. That's it. So now what I'm going to do is, as I go to make my final drawing and I pick my lines, I'll go in, and as I do that, I'll pick out and I'll make my line a little darker, right? Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to draw a little bit lighter so that I can turn my penguin into something different. I know I see Drew to everyone, dog. Where you might pick that dog, buddy. That might be your next one. All right, so I'm going to work on my penguin. I'm going to have a theme to it. I'm going to say mine is trying to imitate Marvin the Martian. So he's going to go straight up helmet, right? We're going to put the helmet just like Marvin has. That's going to be mine. Mine's going to be a Marvin the Martian penguin. You do whichever penguin. Remember to keep your initial lines very light, right? And then once you kind of have that drawing in place, then you're going to go ahead and you're going to make your final line a little bit darker. So let's see if I can.
You might want to mute all again and then start over.
All right, we'll go to mute. All right, and then I'm going to go through, and as you guys are working on stuff, so I'm going to get my Marvin the Martian. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start over.
Also, Ben, go ahead and if you move a little bit back and then move the camera so you only see the thing, and we're going to see the drawing a little better. You know what I mean? Like we practiced there. Yeah, right in there. Right in there. Just move so you're not getting the thing. It's going to get more clear as you do it. There you go. That's great.
All right. So my Marvin the Martian penguin. He's going to have that slightly disgusted look to his face.
So good.
Can you guys all mute, please? Because we can't see the person. Thank you.
Here, we're gonna go for mute all. There we go. Awesome. All right, you guys are working on our penguins. It can be any kind of penguin, right? Mine's gonna be a Marvin the Martian penguin. With the big old shoes. Looks like a bunch of sloppy lines, right? And that's okay. Because I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna pick my lines with it. Hopefully y'all can.
You know, Ben, as everybody goes through this, sometimes you're like, hey, that's not what I would hope for. Chuck was always like, just keep drawing. Just keep going.
Yes. So remember, it's not about how good you are or compared to somebody else. It's about how good your drawing is. So we want you just to compare you to you. And the more practice, just like everything, the more practice you do, the better off you get.
So it looks like you're starting off with a Pinocchio penguin there, buddy.
He might be. He could have told a few fibs in his life. All right.
The shape of it's like a football coming out, which is exactly what a penguin's got on his face. It's awesome.
Right? I think so. Did Chuck, you would know this, Craig, did Chuck have a favorite character, like a favorite animal that was his total favorite?
Well, certainly he would never admit that he had a favorite, one of his characters. He said it was like, you know, someone asking a parent if they have a favorite child. And he said, you might have one, but you'd never admit it. So, hey, cool penguin being held up right there. So, but no, he loved drawing everything. And somebody will, well, what do I need to do to become an animator or to become an artist? He said, just draw everything. So, Ben, go ahead and mute all again, including me. Cool. Now say something.
All right, there we go. Okay. All right, guys.
Love it.
So I'm gonna go, this is kind of the penguin, right? I'll finish him in a little bit. I want to see what you guys have going on. And by the way, Craig is a wealth of information on all things Chuck Jones. Oh, Hendrix, nice. Is that a Pokemon penguin? Can I guess? Yes, I can totally tell. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna work my way around the screen here.
Okay.
Let's see, who have I?
Bye.
Let's go with Lucas. Lucas. Lukas. Hey, buddy. Oh, wait, where did my screen go? There you are. All right, man. Lucas in the bluish shirt. Nice. Let's see what you have. There you go.
Okay, how are you?
Well done, man. Keep going. All right. Let's see. Christopher.
Kevin last weekend.
Hi, buddy. How you doing? Let's see what you got. Nice. Hold it up a little bit more to the camera for me so I can see it.
I'm not really sure. I think I know what I said. It was late and
Right,
I was drinking.
All right. I went to mute. Nice job, Christopher. All right. Okay, let's go with Drew. I see it. Very nice, sir. You got a whole scene going on. Amelia. How you doing, Amelia? Oh, that's awesome. Are you in a colder place or a warmer place? Colder, thumbs up. No, warmer, thumbs up. Colder, thumbs down. Is it colder? Yeah, all right. So that penguin needs a jacket. I dig it. Janet, you're in a colder place. Drew is in a warmer place. All right. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can grab another screen. And my apologies, guys, because I can't see everybody's screen. Let's go with who I can see. All right, Janet, why don't you show me what your penguin looks like?
Okay, I drew a emperor penguin.
Oh, I love emperor penguins. And he's got some fish. So apparently it is lunchtime and he's filling up. Very nice, Janet. I dig it. Well done. Thank you.
My name isn't actually Janet. My mom's name is
All right, what's your name, dear?
Daytona.
Daytona, that is an awesome emperor penguin. Thank you. All right, let's go with Katerina. I see two of you guys. How's it going? You can go ahead and unmute. If I call you, go ahead and unmute, and that way I can hear you.
Okay, so his name's Christian. Her mom's name is Katerina.
Christian, nice to meet you.
What is it?
The ninja penguin.
Oh, ninja penguin. So does he have a ninja weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it?
It's staff. Other staff in back.
Kind of like Donatello. That's awesome. All right, very cool. Thank you. All right, I'm going to move around here. Let's go to, all right, I see, there's three of you that are going to pop up. I'm going to go Walter's iPad, then I'm going to go Elizabeth, Pancheco, and then I'm going to go Tamara. So let me start with Walter's iPad. And I'm pretty sure your name's not Walter's iPad. So what's your name, buddy?
My name is Misha, actually. Yeah, you were right.
Misha.
My name is not Walter at all.
That's all right.
And this
all right,
is,
let's see
I picked my penguin of picture.
Oh, I love it. And you did a whole picture.
What?
I dig that, man. I dig it. Very nice.
Thank you.
You did a wonderful job. Thank you, sir. All right, let's go to Elizabeth and then Tamara, and then we're going to go to Candy after that. Elizabeth Pancheco, let's see what you've got. How's your penguin coming out?
I have not a penguin yet, but I can draw one right now.
All right, you go. Yeah, we're going to start in on a penguin. So you go ahead and draw your penguin, and then hold on, let me see. I'm trying to get a handle on all this. All right, Misha, do me a favor, buddy. Can you mute your audio for me?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, buddy. All right, Tamara. I hope I get this right. Is it Malav?
Yeah, Tamara Malave. I'm a teacher. I'm hoping some of my students are in here. I see Chabin.
Nice. All right, let's see your penguin. Where are you a teacher at, by the way? What part of the country?
California. So by you guys,
Excellent.
I think. San Jose.
All right, very nice. So let's see your penguin.
Oh, I think I'm like a penguin.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we're into the penguin. Did you see it? We got some PDFs. So here's a reference, right, of this. And then right now we're on the penguin. And then after this, everyone's going to pick their own character. We're doing shapes and then turning shapes into characters.
Oh, okay. I didn't do the PDFs because I don't have a printer.
No. That's okay. So you just, whatever your own penguin is, you can rock your own penguin. And then
Okay.
I'll
just
try to
draw
come
my
back to
own
you.
penguin. Yeah, that'll be fine. But you can come back. Yeah,
All right.
everyone's waiting for me.
No, you're fine. All right, Candy. Let's go to Candy. Nice. Nice penguin. Good job. All right, keep going. All right, Abby. There you go. Wait, is that kind of like a French penguin? Nice. Well done. I dig it. Very job. Good job, Abby. All right. We've got Jade and Celeste. Let's see some penguins. How we doing, guys?
Hey, Ben, when you ask somebody to do it, if they can unmute for a second so it comes front and center like that, that's perfect. Love it.
Okay, yep. Jade and Celeste are unmuted. All right, let's see what you guys got. Nice penguins. I dig it. All right, which one's Jade? Raise your hand.
This one.
Is that you? All right, and then Celeste. All right, got it. Awesome. Thanks, guys. All right, you go ahead and mute your audio. There. All right, Tamara, there you go. Nice job. Nice job. Well done. All right, Jessica, but I don't know if it's Jessica, but there is an awesome Sylvester shirt. So I'm going to go with Sylvester shirt guy. Oh, there you go. I love it. We've got a Frankenstein penguin. And then can you hold up the other one a little bit more so I can see it in the frame? And then you can unmute if you want to. I like that. When I call on you guys, if you want to unmute your audio, that way you'll show up and everyone can see it. Well done. All right. Thank you. Okay, Molly Ryan, unmute your audio for me, Molly. Molly Ryan, I know I picked you. Let's see what you've got.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Did you do a Marvin penguin also?
Yep.
I love the Marvin penguin. Your Marvin penguin looks better than my Marvin penguin. Well done. Thank you, Molly. All right, you guys can after you can go ahead and mute your audio, and then Gemma, let me see your penguin, Gemma.
It's a girl.
It's a girl.
It's a girl penguin.
Yep.
Did you do like a Princess Leia penguin for your mom? I don't know. I heard your mom might like Star Wars.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Very cool. Thank you, Gemma. Let's go to Noah J. Noah J. Unmute your audio, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, Dad.
Pikachu penguins.
I love the Pikachu penguin. That seems to be a theme. I love it. Well done, sir. Very nice. All right, you go ahead and mute, and then let's see. I'm going to go to Lucas. Looks like a very young Lucas now. Oh, there you go. Good job. All right, Christopher. Christopher, can you unmute your audio, buddy? And then let's see your penguin.
This is the second time that you've seen my penguin now, but yeah.
I have. I'm sorry. Well, I just had to see it again because it was too cool.
Hey,
Very cool. All right. Yes, sir.
Gebhardt asked to show his, so you want to just ask Harley to unmute and show his?
Yes. Harley, can you unmute? And then I'm going to try to find you on here. Can you unmute for me? And let's see what you have.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Awesome. Wait, can you hold it up a little bit more for me so I can see the name?
And say
underneath?
Again. And talk again.
The fancy schmancy penguin. Absolutely. That hat is awesome. Well done.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you, sir.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go to Maya. Samantha. Yep, Samantha Crow. I'm going to come to you next. Let's start with Maya, and then we're going to go Samantha. Oh, that is awesome. Yes, you are allowed to color those. Absolutely, Harley. Okay, Samantha, go ahead and unmute, and let's see what you've got.
I actually did mine animator penguin.
That's awesome. Well done. Very cool. Thank you. All right, let's do Lily. Lily, can you unmute and then show me what your penguin looks like? And then I'm going to go to Emily and Sophia after that. Oh, I see you. Yes. All right, let's see what you got, Lily.
I'm doing it down here with me. We're doing one, but right now we're making one.
That is awesome.
I did my penguin based on stuffed up. I see it.
Based on what?
Surf's Up.
Surf's Up? I like that movie. That's cool. Very cool. Thank you. All right, Emily and Sophia. All right, go ahead and you can mute your audio, and then Emily and Sophia unmute. Let's see what you got.
Ben, go ahead and mute everybody again, and then we'll keep going.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, all right, I muted everybody. Emily and Sophia, could you unmute your audio for me?
Right in there.
Oh, perfect. What kind of hat? What kind of hat does he have on? All right. So, which one's Emily's and which one's Sophia's?
You can speak.
This one is mine. I'm Emily.
Okay. And then Sophia. So tell me about, like, I can see like we got like a sunflower thing going on.
Yeah, and then the bottom, the feet are like fire jets. The bottom.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well done. So he can fly, because penguins, you know, they're probably a little jealous about that. And then Sophia, tell me about yours real quick.
Oh.
Or was that Sophia? All right, Emily,
Yeah,
which one was the? All right, Emily, sorry.
So this one, I made a hat, and it looked like it might be like a train conductor's hat, and then they put Antarctica Express on it, and then I put these circles, which I want to make
move
like
it over
white.
a little. Move it over a little bit more. There you go. Perfect. So tell me about that.
These little circles, I want them to be like white circles, and then the wings I want black, and then I want to kind of make it like a cow.
Awesome. That's cool. Very cool. Thank you, guys. All right, you can go ahead and mute audio, and then I see Misha has a hand up. Misha, do you want to unmute your audio and we can see what you got? My penguin's name is Big Head to Candy. Nice job, Candy. All right. I'm going to try to go back here and pick out a couple more. All right. One more person. Let's see. Like, I'm trying to catch up with the notes. All right. And forgive me, it's a little different. All right, Misha, you have a hand. Yes, sir. Misha, do you want to unmute your audio so that I can see you on the screen? Oh, I see Brennan and Emily. Brennan and Emily, go ahead. Nice, Brennan. I dig that. Very cool penguin. Emily, let's see yours. Very nice. Awesome. All right. I got one hand up. Misha, go ahead, and then we're going to get into the next character. Let's see what you got.
I wanted to show you another picture of a zombie, that, and his eyes are like one right here and one right here, but they popped out, and then he's all all covered with the arrows, and he's still alive, and he's like crazy.
Do me a favor, hold it like this so I can see it. A little bit back, a little bit further back. Nice. Nice job. All right, cool. Well done, guys. Very excellent. All right, go ahead, Misha, and mute your audio for me. Oh, and I love that penguin. That one came out awesome. Okay, here we're going to go. Ready? All right, we're going to pick whatever character. So I saw like people wanted dogs and elephants and squirrels and all kinds of things. Now, Hendrix, you might end up turning this into a Pikachu. I don't know. It's just a guess. I want you guys to pick your own character, right? So your own animal off this sheet. So you didn't have to print this out. If you have the PDF, you can take a look. For reference, those that don't have it, we've got a dog, a pigeon, an elephant, a horse, and a squirrel, right? I'm gonna go squirrel. That's gonna be mine, right? You guys get to pick your own, right? So as you look at basic shapes, right? So we're taking basic shapes. A squirrel, like for me, a squirrel's got some ovals in it. It's kind of got some rounded. It's all kind of rounded, right? So rounded like rectangles and stuff. But I want you to pick your favorite animal on there. And thank you, Natalie. I appreciate it's my sort of penguin. We'll see how I do on the squirrel. All right. So you guys pick whatever animal you want. And then we're gonna we're gonna get going on this next one. So in my first ever introduction to Chuck Jones was when I was in high school. Craig, you can unmute yourself because I'm gonna ask you questions. It was when I was in high school.
I'm here.
And I got this book. I got this book from my library, right? Chuck Amuck, right? And I love this book. And so I went through all the pages of Chuck Amuck, and I came out with like all the characters that I would watch on TV, and realized that this was the guy that was responsible for my childhood and how much stuff I loved. So Daffy Duck was kind of one of my favorites, right? Because he was just kind of a ham. And so there was a drawing in here, and I don't remember where Drip Along Daffy is, but if you've ever seen Drip Along Daffy, he's riding a horse. He's kind of trying to be a cowboy, and it's not working out so well for him. So Drip Along Daffy is one of my favorites. So if you have a chance, this is a fantastic book. So Craig,
I'm here.
if you're going to work in a studio, right, it's probably going to be something that you think is this coolest thing ever, except for what was the name that they gave, that Chuck and his crew gave their studio, and why did they give it that name? As I draw my squirrel.
Okay, so why don't you go, if anybody doesn't want to see me actually talk, you can pin Ben up there, but because it's more interesting to see him draw while I'll talk. But so Chuck started at the studio in 1933 at Warner Brothers. He'd already been on another studio at Ub Iwerks, who used to work at Disney, but they literally started the animation studio not at Warner Brothers, but at Leon Schlesinger Studios. In 33, he was an animator. He was 20 years old when he started there. And they were literally in a shack, a 2-story shack outside down in Hollywood. And they nicknamed it eventually Termite Terrace. And the reason they named it Termite Terrace is because literally it was termite infested wood. There was no plumbing in the building, so they had to go back out into the regular studio to use the restroom, which they weren't necessarily invited into. But the whole place was falling down for years, and but they had a great experience hanging out together in those early guys like Tex Avery and Friz Freeling, Bob Clampett, animators like Bob McKimson, Benny Washam, Lloyd Bond, Ken Harris, all these guys that worked with Chuck during this time. And he came up animating for Tex Avery, learned how to direct, and at the ripe old age of 24, he started to direct his own films. First one, Night Watchman, 1937. So he learned young, and he really, but he'd just come out of art school in 1929, and had figured that he was 17 years old and came out of art school and thought he was going to be the artist of go to France and draw and live on the Champs-Elysees and whatnot. And he was right in the middle of the Depression, and so he ended up kind of falling into the animation world. So you never know where difficult times will take you. And so that's he always looks at that and said, if there hadn't been the Depression at that point, that he needed to get a job doing something, and he actually answered an ad for a cell washer, which he later joked that he thought he was actually going to work in a prison, but he ended up in animation, and he actually washed off the little celluloid cells that they shot the animation on. They draw on paper, and then inkers and painters move it on to an individual cell. And so he was paid to wash those cells off, both the ink and the paint, so that they could reuse it, because he said it was cheaper for them to pay him next to nothing to wash them off and reuse them than it was to pay 8 cents for a new piece of celluloid. So little bits of history that went away that Chuck destroyed when he washed them. But he eventually moved into an assistant animator position, and then an animator position, and then director position, and then over his lifetime, created over 300 cartoons. So, hey, Ben, that's pretty darn good. Nice little squirrel.
This is my Thor squirrel, because I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to superheroes, Batman and Thor, and I'm going Thor today, so I've got a Thor squirrel. Hendrix, I dig your squirrel. Very nice. I'm going to finish up my Thor squirrel. So, how many films, Craig, did Chuck direct? You're muted, buddy. Craig, you're muted.
In 1930,
there you go.
Yeah, he started directing in 1937. And from that, he animated on many, as I mentioned before. Starting in 1937, he started to direct. And at Warner Brothers, he did over 200 films. And when they shut the studio down in 1963, and then he went on to do more films. So he did over 300 cartoons. He directed over 300 cartoons, including Tom and Jerry's in the 60s, and did How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and did his only feature-length film, Phantom Tollbooth, by the way. If you haven't found that one, go find that. My version is only on VHS, which is a little difficult to play these days. And I know all of you are going, like my daughter, who's 15, my youngest one, well, what's a VHS? Oh, that just makes me just feel bad. But I'm sure you can find the Phantom Tollbooth somewhere. That's, first of all, it's an hour and a half, so it fills part of the day that I know each of you is trying to figure out how to fill your days. So that's a good film. Only feature film that Chuck ever did in 1969, 1970. And but he continued to animate his entire life and direct and create films. And his last project was in the year 2001, the year before he passed away, called Timberwolf, about a wolf who character that he created, that every time that he said timber, a tree would fall on his head. So yeah, it was a especially when you have a name of Thomas T. Timberwolf, and then you get someone asks his name and a tree falls on his head, not such a good thing.
So we're all doing like a couple of drawings today, right, Craig? How many drawings would go, yes, Dylan, this is my Thor squirrel. How many drawings would Chuck and his team have to do to make one 6-minute cartoon?
All right. So the a 6-minute cartoon going at between 12 and 24 frames per second. There's on an average about 5,000 animation drawings to create a 6-minute cartoon. So you do the math, and they were producing somewhere on the order of 8 to 12 cartoons a year, but they would do them in kind of a production line process. So literally the team, and he'd have between 4 and 5 animators working at any given time. He would do 400 to 500 layout drawings himself for a film, and then the animators would do, like I said, about 5,000 animation drawings to create one 6-minute cartoon. So there, that along with all of the roughs and the in-betweens and the layout backgrounds, there was a heck of a lot of work going into every single cartoon. And like I said, he did over 200 in the time period from 1933 to 1963. There were just over 1,000 Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies cartoons created and released into theaters, because back then there was no television, and they were all released into theaters to be shown before feature films. So if you ever get a chance to go to a film festival and see Looney Tunes cartoons on the big screen, that's what they were made for. So it is
awesome.
Now, Ben, I'm just thinking, maybe while people are doing their drawings, maybe you can rotate the camera around, and you got a cartoon rolling over there behind you.
Let's see what I've got on the screen. Now, you all are familiar with Bugs Bunny, right?
Yeah, you think?
Everybody should know who Bugs Bunny is.
Hair-raising hare. That's a beautiful cartoon. Right at the end, run for your lives, or you'll be up to your armpits in Martians. How do I know these lines? I don't really understand. But
I don't know. It's almost like you grew up with it.
I literally grew up watching these with Chuck Jones in his living room. You learn to. I learned to operate a 16 millimeter Bell and Howell projector before about the time that I could
Nice job, Candy.
walk. I want to see what's next.
I want to see. Yeah, I don't know what's this. Timothy, I'm gonna scroll as you guys are looking at that screen. Timothy, what do you have? Let's see it.
Evening.
Oh yeah. I got a dog here.
1955.
Nice.
Cool, dude.
Well done, Timothy.
Thank you.
All right, so one froggy evening. How many times has Michigan J. Frog? Nice job, Tamara. How many times has Michigan J. Frog starred in a cartoon?
Well, it's actually twice up until 1995. This is the only cartoon that was done. It was a one-off smash hit. That basically it was named one of the top 5 cartoons by 1,000 animation professionals back in the 90s, and then in 1995, when Chuck and my mother Linda went back to Warner Brothers to create a series of new shorts to go out in theaters again, they did another Froggy Evening. But up until then, Michigan J. Frog was a solo star in this film, and yeah, there's one of the best.
Awesome.
Yep, we'll get the
right. I love
better as we go on, so that everybody can enjoy
yes.
kind of stuff later. But everybody knows that.
All right.
Oh, the squirrels.
So, all right, that's my Thor squirrel. So here's what I want everybody to do, because I'm seeing some screens and I can't see everybody. Here's what I want you to do, because we're going to go right into this, and our big finale is going to be drawing Bugs Bunny. You're all going to look at Craig's shirt, right? We're going to draw that guy right there, Bugs Bunny. Okay, so what I want everybody to do is, if you can hold up your animals for me. I want to see them on screen. You don't have to unmute or anything. Let's just see what you got. I'm going to scroll through for everybody's nice. Hendrix, Maya, Brennan, and Emily. Sophie, nice. Lily, I dig that. Harley. We're going through Emily and Sophia. I hope I say this right. Shabine, awesome. Samantha, Lee, Gemma, Carson, Amanda, Lauren, Marge, very nice. Gemma, I totally dig that. Noah, Tim, Tamara, nice. Janet, Jade, and Celeste, Jessica, Richard's phone. I like that. Very cool. Candy, I dig that. Misha, Amelia, very nice. Lizzie, Molly. I can't see some of the others, but very cool, very cool. All right. Very nice. All right, guys, are we ready to get into Bugs Bunny, right? Kind of the main dude himself. So I realize as I'm talking like this, you pretty much only see my chin, so I apologize. All right, Thor squirrel, off he goes. Candy's dog is named Lovey. I have Cap, Vision, and Thor. I have the Canine Avengers. All right, so you guys have this sheet, possibly, right? You possibly have this sheet right here, all right? The How to Draw Bugs.
Yes.
All right, so here's oftentimes what we hear from people, mainly adults, right? Because kids just draw and they have a good time, and you guys just don't stuff, but we hear a lot from adults like, I can't draw. And everybody can draw. They just draw at their own pace, right? So Chuck would hear that, and someone that, like I mentioned earlier, and somebody like, I can't draw. And Chuck would be like, well, can you draw a circle? And I mean, everybody here can draw a circle, right? Sophie can draw a circle. I've seen it. And they'd be like, yeah, I can draw a circle. And then Chuck would be like, well, can you draw 3 circles? And I can draw 3 circles, right? And then he would say, well, I can show you how to draw Bugs Bunny. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to learn how to draw Bugs Bunny. I've done this a lot, right, with a lot of people. And it's always come out where I can totally tell everybody's done Bugs Bunny. It looks cool. So here's what I want you to do. Remember when we were getting loose earlier, right? We were getting loose and we were just kind of keeping our lines light and stuff on the screen, or on the screen for me, on the page for you, right? So we've got this giant sheet of paper. Okay. What we want to do is, Bugs has some big ears, right? If you look on the paper, he's got some big ears, and then his head's going to center right around here. So on this, if you have a sheet of paper like an 8.5 by 11, right, you're going to go right about here, kind of 3/4 of the way down, and you're just going to draw very light, very light. I just want you to draw a circle. All right, yours might be the size of a tennis ball, right? Just super light, draw a circle, right? Easy enough. Doesn't matter if it's perfect, by the way, and we want to keep it light. So keep your lines very light. Okay, and then we're going to do our kind of guidelines, right? So that we can tell which way Bugs is looking. So we have a line that goes kind of side to side, right? That, and it's okay if it goes past the circle. This is just a guideline, right? And this is kind of where his eyes are sitting, okay? And then Bugs is looking off to his kind of facing toward the right of the page. So we have a line that goes up and down and a line that goes side to side, right? We're going to keep it real light. Keep your lines really light, okay? All right. So everybody's got that down. Now, there's our one circle. Here's where we're going to come in with another circle. So Bugs has some good sized cheeks, right? So we've got a cheek here, and then we've got kind of like an oval for a cheek there, right? And that's how we're going to start. So see where you cross these two lines right here, where he's looking? What I want you to do is I want you to just put a little triangle, not super big. See how small mine is? Just put a little triangle right there. That's where his nose is going to go, and it's right on that center point. And then you're going to take a little line. So you have your oval that you did here, right? You're going to take a line. And all I want you to do is kind of you're going to connect that line. So we're going to use this as our guide. We're going to connect a line to your nose here, and we're going to connect a line to your nose here. You know, we're just going to stop right there with that. Okay. So there's our base. Okay. So here we go.
Hey, Ben, are you
I cannot, I'm seeing someone's like Procreate screen.
okay? Yeah, I know. That's not yours. Okay.
Nope. Hold on, let's figure this out.
Asuario's screen. Hey, Asuario, can you stop sharing your screen? Let me see if I can do something on my end. Okay, there we're back.
We better?
Hey,
all right.
We're technology going on here.
Look at that. I can push buttons.
I do.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to back this up just a little bit. There we go. Okay. So step 4 in Bugs, right? He's got a head, but his head isn't a perfect half circle, right? So we're going to take kind of from the edge here and go up. And then from right about where that line sits there, and we're going to create a shape like this. So up, over, down. Remember, this is all, it doesn't matter if look how messy mine looks. Mine's super messy, and that's okay, because at the end, I'm going to go back and I'm going to pick my final line. All right, so Bugs has some giant ears. So we have the shape of his head, right? And then Bugs has some giant ears. So we're going to do his right ear first. I probably didn't leave myself as much room as I wanted on the paper, but so my ears are going to go off the page, and that's all right. All right, there's the start of my rabbit ears. Here we're going to bring that right back in. There we go. Okay, so we got our rabbit ears, right? And then we have his neck at the bottom. So kind of like where the cheek touches that oval, right? On our main circle, we're going to bring his neck down. And then right about here, same place, right? There's his neck. Oh, 10 minutes and I'm done. All right, there we go. And then we've got eyeballs, right? So his eyes, if you notice, they're kind of like ovals, right? So in comes up right here. And then you've got another one that comes off right about here. Then we get into, once we're done with his eyeballs, we're going to get into his mouth, right? And so if you notice his mouth right here, like right under his nose, is like a little U shape, like a little staple almost. All right. And then off this side where you have his big cheek comes another line. And then a smaller line over here. Right? So we kind of have like wings. And then he's got this big open mouth grin, right? Just like that. Kind of looks like a pirate ship. That to me looks like a pirate ship. All right, hold on one second, Nisha. Let me get through this part. All right, so now here's where we're gonna, once we got done with the main part of his mouth, right, we're gonna kind of bring his cheeks around. So you saw where we had this line, right? And then we're gonna kind of bring that down. We can show a little fur. So you can see how my cheeks come back down and I'm tightening that up. Everybody on the cheeks. And then he's got to be able to see. All right, so we've got some eyeballs in there. And he's got eyebrows. Now, if you notice, his eyebrow goes above his head, right? And it's okay to go above his head. So his eyebrow goes above his head. Give you guys like 15 more seconds. All right, and then we're gonna get into his ears. So he's got ears and he's looking one way, which means part of his ear is gonna be a little bit bigger because he's looking in one direction, right? Not the band, just the direction. So we're gonna have more room on this side and less room on this side, right? So this one's gonna be a little wider than this. Same thing with the other ear. All right, we'll give that like 15 more seconds. Some of you might be a little further along. Some of you might be a little bit behind me. That's okay. And then if you'll notice, he's got hair right here. I'm gonna go back when I'm done and I'm gonna use my black marker and I'm gonna get in all my fine lines. All right, we've got step 12. We're gonna put his teeth in. So his teeth are the exact same width as this piece right here. So this little staple, this like little U shape that you did, his teeth are gonna be that shape right there. It fits right in. And then you can put his tongue in like so. And now, Craig, you're gonna have to fact check me on this next part. Okay, so we've got his teeth in and we've got his tongue in. Now, if you notice on your how to draw bugs, right? Bugs has 3 whiskers, which means they must have had money in the budget, right? Because, and fact check me if I'm wrong, in a cartoon, if you watch Bugs Bunny cartoons, he either has 3 whiskers or he has 2 whiskers. And that depended on how much money they had in the budget. Did I get that right?
Well, that's certainly what Chuck says in his drawings. I have not gone through each of them to find out whether or not it bounces back and forth, but he said, yeah, you think about how often you actually have to draw whiskers moving as he talks and whatnot. So every single whisker movement at 12 or 24 frames per second times all the inking and all the rest of the stuff, yeah, it costs a lot more money and time to make that happen. So I'll have to go back and find out whether or not which cartoons actually have 2 whiskers on each side for Bugs Bunny.
And I've seen them. It's on this disc.
All
So
right.
if you guys are watching Bugs Bunny cartoons and you see 3 whiskers, they had money. If not, they didn't have any money. Bugs got a shave. All right. So you guys have done you got all your kind of construction lines down, right? We're on to like step 15. And this is where we're going to go ahead and darken in our final lines. So mine looks super messy. If yours looks super messy, that is totally okay, because that's kind of where we're at in this process, right? Now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to make my lines a little bit more cleaner. So I'm going to take my black marker, and you can take your pencil, right? And I'm going to start making my final lines on Bugs. So, Craig, what is considered, and it just happens to be a Bugs Bunny cartoon, what is considered the all-time greatest animated short?
Well, I mentioned before that that the One Froggy Evening was in the top 5, and it was a book by Jerry Beck that was done in 1996 called there it is. So What's Up, Doc was named by 1,000 animation professionals, polling of all short subject films in history, and this was ranked #1. And it was also the first cartoon inducted into the National Film Registry in 1992. Don't hold me to that. But anyway, yes, it was the first cartoon ever inducted into the National Film Registry and was ranked the #1. And Maurice Noble was really credited with understanding what this opera needed to be. And Chuck, obviously, with the characters, Mike Maltese with the story and writing the songs with Chuck. And if you haven't seen it recently, watch it again. If you haven't seen it ever, shame on all of us for not sharing it. Go look it up on YouTube or somewhere and take a look, because it is the Wagnerian opera that actually takes 3 or 4 days in order to go watch it if you're watching the opera, condensed down into 7 minutes of the greatest animation that you'll ever see.
All right, you guys keep going. I'm going to do a little bit with my bugs here, and then I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see what my bugs looks like. And then I'm going to go around the table, and I'm going to see what everybody else's bugs look like. Hey, buddy. Yeah, do you like Bugs Bunny too? Oh, you don't like Bugs Bunny? I'm pretty sure you do. All right. You got a Mickey Mouse thing? I know. All right. All right. Thanks.
Excuse me?
All right. Yes.
So remember I was raising my hand?
Yes, sir.
So I'm kind of really bad at this. Well, I don't know if this looks good. Well, I was trying my best right now.
You know what? And that is, trying your best is awesome. I'm going to go to Brennan and Emily after this. So why don't you show me? How do we get where we're sharing the screen and I can see that?
Maybe try going to view.
So I've got gallery, or I don't have gallery view on. Is it Misha?
Yes.
All right, hold
and
on
my
one
last
second.
name is Stormin.
Okay, let me see if there we go. All right, Misha, show me what your Bugs Bunny looks like. Nice. How many times have you drawn Bugs Bunny?
I never drawn it.
See? And look how awesome you did. That's your
Little
first
bit
time
the ears
drawing
are
Bugs
not
Bunny.
so good. The ears.
You know, that's okay. You know what it is? It's all just practice. That's it. You want to see too? Okay. All right. So you did an awesome job, right?
Thank you.
Here, give me this. Very cool. All right. Now I'm going to go to Brennan. and Emily. Let's see. Nice. You guys did awesome. I love it. All right, very cool. Very cool. Now let me see if I can pull some more. All right. What Hendrix. Nice. I'm going to try to pull some more. I love those. Maya, very good. Sophie, how are we doing? That's awesome. You did great. You did great. I love it. Maya, how's it going? Can I see your bugs? Way to go. I love it. All right, let's go with Harley.
Hey, Ben,
Harley, can I
mute all again?
Yes.
Mute all again.
All right. All right, hold on 1 second. There we go. All right, well done, Harley. Nice job. Lily, how about you? Can I see your bugs, Lily? You did great, Harley. Lily Sandalove, can I see your bugs, bunny? Katerina, I'm going to come to you in 1 second. That's awesome. I love it. You did so good.
I love it.
Look, how many times?
I don't see
Lily,
it.
How many times have you drawn Bugs Bunny, Lily? Here, let's see. I'm going to make Lily, let's put Lily's up there. All right, Lily, you're on the screen. Look at that. Hold it up a little higher for me, a little higher. That is awesome. You did so good.
I don't see it at all.
You don't see it at all? All right, well, we're going to try to, hold on, I got a couple of hands up to, let me go to Emily and Sophia. You did great, Lily. Let me go to Emily and Sophia. Go ahead and unmute yourself, guys. For Emily and Sophia, unmute yourself.
This is mine.
Awesome. Hold on, I'm going to put you up on the screen. Excellent. All right, let's see. That's awesome. And how many times have you drawn Bugs Bunny?
Oh, this is our first. Yeah.
That's your first time. You guys did fantastic. All right, thank you guys. All right, how about Shabeen Jang? You guys are still on the screen. All right, Shabeen, go ahead and unmute yourself. And I'm going to make you. All right, Shabeen, you're on. All right, Shabeen, let's see your Bugs Bunny. Sweet. That's awesome. I love it. All right, hold on. I got some hands up, and I'm trying to figure out how I see those hands. There we go. All right. I'm gonna go to Katerina. I've got Lauren C and Adrian. So let me go to Katerina. And for Judy, yes, we are gonna do more sessions. We're gonna do one a day for the rest of the week at noon. We'll have more on social media and our site. So let me see if Katerina. I'm gonna try to pull you up. Samantha, I'm gonna come to you in 1 second. Let me go to Katerina. All right, Katerina, nice job. You're on the screen.
Oh, finishing it up.
I love it. That's okay. You're doing great. You keep finishing. That's awesome. All right, Lauren C. I'm gonna put you up. Lauren C. No way. Dude, that is awesome. You did a great job. I love it. We can see it. You're on the big screen. All right, I'm going to go to Aiden, and then I'm going to go to Samantha. Let's go to Aiden. Aiden. Yeah. Way to go, man. That is an awesome Bugs Bunny. Debbie, I'm going to come to you in 1 minute. Let me get to Samantha. 1 second. As I scroll through the names. Samantha, all right, Samantha, you are up. Let's see your bugs. You're live. No way. And you signed it, because that was going to be my last thing. You got to sign your drawings. Samantha, you did an awesome job. How many times have you drawn Bugs Bunny?
Around 3.
I would say that's pretty darn good for 3 times. It's okay, honey, I'll fix it. All right. Let's go to who's up next. Carson, I see your hand up. Hold on, let me put you on the screen. All right, Carson Ryan. No way. Dude, you keep getting better at this. Nice job. I love it.
Like my
Let-
20th time drawing him.
That's okay. Did you sign it?
Yeah, I did.
You did? I did. Oh, there you go. All right. Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Let me see if I can go to who else is next. Amanda, let me get you on the screen. Hold on 1 second, Amanda. All right, Amanda, you're on. What? And you did that all by yourself?
Yes.
No way. You did awesome. I love it. I love it. That's for brushing your hair, honey. All right, let's go to, I see Gemma's got her hand up. Let me get to Gemma. No way. All by yourself. Like you did that all by yourself. Are you serious? That is an awesome Bugs Bunny. Did you sign it? I can't see. Did you sign it? Did you sign your name? Do you have like a super fancy signature? No, as my daughter brushes my hair with a Minnie Mouse brush. Okay. All right, Gemma, you did fantastic. I'm gonna go to who's next? Who's got a hand up? Noah. Hold on, let me get to Noah. Let me find you. I will find you, Noah. Hold on 1 second. Noah. Noah, what? All by yourself. That's awesome, man. You did a great job. I love your Bugs Bunny. Way to go. Thank you for sharing. All right, Lauren C. Why are you brushing my beard with a... All right, Lauren C. I want to make you spotlight. Did I go to you already? I did. Thumbs up or thumbs down? I did. Okay. All right. Sorry. I'm trying to catch up to everybody here. Let's go to.
I know he thought I was.
Why are you raising your hand again?
No,
Yeah, you're on screen. All right. Let's see. Janet. Hold on. No, it's not Janet. It's Daytona. Hold on, Janet / Daytona. I'm coming. Let me get to your. That's not it. Let me get to yours. All right. Ready? Janet. Daytona. Go for it.
I did his whole body.
You did do his whole body and his signature carrot. That is awesome. I love it. I love it. You did fantastic. All right, Jaden Celeste.
I didn't see
welcome.
her bunny at all.
Oh, you didn't? All right, hold on. I've got Daytona. Could you hold your Bugs Bunny up one more time?
Oh, now
There
I
you
see
go.
it. I see it
Now you see it. All right, now I'm going to go to Jaden Celeste. All right, and then Lizzie, I'm going to come to you next.
Oh.
What? Look at you guys. That is awesome.
That's
Hey,
so cool.
all right. Who's on screen right now? Jade. All right, Jade, I see yours. Celeste, I couldn't see yours totally. Celeste, could you put yours on the screen and the camera too? Back it up just a little bit. There you go. Nice job. Guys did awesome. All right, I'm going to go to Lizzie and then Tamara. Lizzie, let me get you up on the screen. All right, Lizzie. That's awesome. You did a fan. How many times have you drawn Bugs Bunny? Once?
10 times. One.
Yeah, I think you did a fantastic job. That is awesome. Way to go. Hold on 1 second. I see a couple of hands up. Let me go to Tamara first, and then I'm going to get those hands. All right, ready? Nice job. You did fantastic. I love it. Way to go. Thank you, Tamara. Well done on the bugs. All right, Aiden, and I did that. Amelia. Let me go to Amelia. Let's see if I can bring Amelia up on screen. All right, Amelia. Whoa. Come on now. How many times have you drawn Bugs Bunny? Once, twice, once. That is awesome. You did a fantastic job. Thank you. All right, Richard Henry's iPhone. I'm coming to you next. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. All right, spotlight video on Richard Henry's iPhone. It's 2 drawings. No way. Do me a favor, back it up just a little bit for me so I can see it. That's awesome. Well done, guys. Well done. All right, I'm going to try to get to everybody as I can see some. Dylan, Kim, and then Ava. So Dylan, Kim, I'm gonna put you on the screen here in a second. Where did you go, Dylan? There you are. Let's see, Dylan. You're on screen, buddy. Let's see your Bugs Bunny. Yes, that's awesome. You did fantastic. You did fantastic. Thank you, sir. All right, Ava, I'm going to come to you. Ava, can I see your Bugs Bunny? Wow. Both of you did Bugs Bunnies. Ava and Dad, nice job, guys. You did fantastic. All right. If I have missed you, I hope that I have not. Let me see if Soren, can I get Soren? Did I get that name right? Debbie Smith, I'm going to come to you next. Soren, can you hold up your Bugs Bunny for me? Can you hear me? I don't know if Soren can hear me. All right, hold on. I'm going to go to Debbie next. Let me go to Debbie Smith. All right, ready? All right. Well, you're not Debbie Smith, probably. What's your name, man? Nice job. You did awesome. All right. Show of fingers. Jessica, I'm going to come to you. How many times have you drawn Bugs Bunny, Debbie Smith? Which you're not Debbie Smith, but Debbie Smith. How many times? One time. No way. All right. Who had their hand up that hold on, let me check the message. Who have I not called on? Jessica. Let me get to Jessica. All right. Hold on one second. There we go. Ready and all right, Jessica, you're up. AKA Sylvester's shirt. Nice. That's awesome. You guys did a great job. You guys did a great job. You don't need to brush my hair with a mini brush. All right, cool. So shoot me a quick message if you have not gone yet. Shoot me a quick message, and then I'll put you up on screen. We have 41 people right now still on. So I hope I've gotten to most. Haven't gone yet, I think. No, you're right, Tim. I'm going to come up to you next. Hold on one second. All right. Tim Eterno. Rocking the Bugs. Nice job, sir. Here, back it up a little bit for me. Back it up a little bit. There you go. There you go. How many times have you drawn Bugs Bunny, Tim?
Oh, I don't know, probably like 30 or 20 by now. It's a little
I
blurry,
think you're doing a
but
pretty darn good. You're doing great, man. That looks awesome.
Thanks.
Well done. I want to go to is Robert? Did Robert Patrick do a Bugs? I hope Robert did. Let's see. Did we go to? All right. I'm gonna. If I did not call on you and you wanted to show your Bugs Bunny, just shoot me a quick message. All right, Myra will show us one later. All right, so guys, I think you did all a fantastic job on our, not too bad for our first virtual Chuck Jones program, I think, huh? I love all the characters that you guys did. I love the Bugs Bunny drawing. I love all the effort and the imagination that you put into it. We're going to do another one tomorrow at noon Central Time. So whatever time that works for you guys, and get into some different stuff like character building, scene setting, all kinds of goodies. So thank you so much, all of you, for participating. I hope to see you back here again as we do this all week. You all did an amazing job. And if you're a Looney Tunes fan, I'm going to bring out some of my Chuck Jones original artwork to show you. Maybe Craig's got a thing or two. And we have some more inside stories from Warner Brothers. So it's not just drawing, it's also some inside scoops on Warner. And then some original Chuck Jones drawings from himself. So thank you much. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and end the meeting. Yep, 12 o'clock tomorrow. Central Time. So if you're on the, honey, don't just rush up. If you're on the Eastern side, it'll be 1. If you're out in California, I think it's 10. It should be the same link. So you'll see in our social media, on our Facebook, Chuck Jones Center, on the chuckjonescenter.org page, you will have in April week 1. And then you guys can go ahead and just click that link and come back on. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, guys.
Excellent. Thank you all.